No one's ever worn a dress unsuccessfully. So if you're a man and you're any kind of masculine role model, they try and make you go past the gay wall to say, look, it's cool, it's fine to be gay, you should be more gay. And the primary objective of all of this, as we've discussed at length, is to damage masculinity, because masculinity is the bottom line protector of society. It is men who are not afraid to be men, who are unapologetically men, who are going to resist the enslavement, which they are trying. And we have about 6 years left until 2030. And unless the world gets some balls, it's pretty much over for us. Yeah, the primary objective is to take anyone who's remotely masculine and teach them a lesson and humiliate them. And we're going to talk about the offer they gave us and how they tried to humiliate us shortly. We're going to get there. Anyone who doesn't understand how these satanic cults work, it's very simple. It's like a fraternity. You have to go through a ritual or go through some degree of initiation before you get to become a member. And they want to humiliate you. They want you to demonstrate that the ideology they hold and your adherence to their ideology and your desperation to be linked with them is more important than your personal pride, because pride is in and of itself a barrier. If you're a proud man and you stick up and believe in certain things, your pride is what's going to allow you to resist enslavement in general. You can sit and say, no, I'm too proud to allow this to happen to me. I'm too proud to allow this to happen to my family. They don't want you to be proud. They often say pride is a terrible thing and you should get rid of it. It's proud men that built this world. When you're proud of the work you do a better job. When you're proud of your body, you're in good shape. When you're proud of your family, you take care of them. They try their very best to remove the idea of pride. So you have nothing to be proud of, because then you're malleable, you're empty goo. It's almost where they can inject the slave programming directly into your at a cellular level, and you'll just mold into anything they want you to be. Man, woman, Democrat, Republican, who knows? You just change.
It's almost like they even hijack the word pride.
It's almost as if they've taken a very important word and hijacked it. That's extremely interesting. It's almost as if they've hijacked something as simple and innocuous and appealing to children as a rainbow.
Yeah, I mean, a symbol of God's covenant with man in the Bible, a very important religious symbol. It's,
very interesting.
Very interesting.
So they don't want you to feel pride, because it's pride that's going to give you bravery. And please understand that we need bravery in the world now more than ever. It's very difficult for anybody to achieve anything of significance, especially when resisting enslavement. I want you to understand that the game has now changed. Previously, we were playing poker, and we didn't know their hand. And we had our hand, and they had theirs, and we didn't know their hand, and the game was rigged. We're no longer playing poker. We're playing chess, because we can see all their pieces. We know exactly what they're going to do. The problem is, we don't know how to stop it. In chess, it's not a matter of not being able to see your opponent's attacks. It's a matter of not being able to stop your opponent's attacks. So we've moved from poker to chess. It's very obvious now. So they build up masculine figures. I'm sure John Cena, when he wanted to become a wrestling superstar and get really muscly and get in fantastic shape and run around being a big, strong man beating everybody up, when he had all these dreams and aspirations, he didn't intend on ending up walking around naked or putting on a dress. There's a video of him with Jimmy Fallon wearing a dress. We need that video. But that wasn't his intention. But then he gets to the gay wall. He goes to a party of Duff Patty.
Yeah.
He goes to a party. All of a sudden, starts listening to Meat Mill, whatever. All of a sudden, he crosses the wall, and now he gets to go to the Oscars. How often do wrestlers... Okay, he's an actor now. Of course. He moved from wrestling into acting.
No, he moved from wrestling into gay sex.
Nice.
Into acting.
Smart.
Don't forget the fucking sex.
Gay wall, you're right.
Gay wall.
Now he's an actor, and now he's at the Oscars. How many people in the WWF really get to go to the Oscars ever? No, they've elevated him, and all he had to do in return was throw away all of his pride, because it is a man's pride that's going to allow him to resist enslavement. I am too proud. When we turned down our 50 million, it's because we were too proud to start dressing weird and saying things we didn't believe in. If you're not a proud man, you're easily bought. Oh my God, a naked guy. Wow.
You know,
look at all those fucking actresses sitting in the crowd. Oh my God. This is so funny. It's not even fucking funny. Where's the joke here? Not only is he humiliating himself, and we all know why, but they're trying to pretend it's a joke. What's funny? Why doesn't anyone sit there and go, children watch this show. Why is this dude naked? This isn't even funny. Where's the joke in it? Why are all those...
Well, you know, it's not a joke, because him sitting there, hey, I don't really want to do this. It's embarrassing.
It's true.
It's probably the most legitimate part of the entire fucking skit.
We're cutting on X now. You can find us exclusively on Rumble at Tate Speech. Come to Rumble urgently at Tate Speech. And make sure you download the app and subscribe to the channel.
It's an emergency.
Emergency meeting.
Emergency meeting.
So I don't even see what the joke is. I sit there and all these people are laughing.
He's naked.
Clowns, bro. And then Cena's been doing this shit for years. He threw away his pride long ago, bro. I don't know what they offered him.
You know what's weird about John Cena? That I just found out. The chat's saying it. And I did not know this. John Cena, and this is very weird to me. Very weird. Because what's the whole point? What's the eventual most important purpose of life when you're strong and fit and successful? What do you need to do, Andrew?
Reproduce?
John Cena is a 46-year-old man who has no children.
All the biggest weirdos in Hollywood have no kids. Or if they have kids, they turn them all tranny. Aren't all three of Megan Fox's kids transsexual?
Yeah, I mean, people talk about racism and people talk about the abuse of underprivileged black kids, and some people have points and some people don't. Some people are gaslighting and some people aren't. But if you adopt 3 children from the third world, 3 young men who are black or Hispanic or whatever they are, and you make them all transgender, what are the odds? Oh, her kids aren't adopted. Fine. Well, who's the one who adopted all the black ones and made them gay?
I think that's
It might be.
No, it wasn't Angelina. There's another one.
It might be Angelina.
What's her name? Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
She did
anyway,
it as well.
what are the odds that all of these kids are trans? That all of these kids have gender dysphoria? What are the odds?
Those are 3 boys, by the way. 3.
Whoa, you can't say that.
Why?
Yo, don't be a Nazi.
Fine. I take it back.
Thank you. Beautiful daughters.
Anyway, yeah, so why is it all the biggest weirdos in Hollywood either take kids and turn them gay,
Okay.
or they don't have kids at all? It's like it's a weird thing to not have children at all at that age with that kind of money. Why are they so intent on just not reproducing? Is it, again, symbolizing to the cult that they respect death more than life? Like, what are these people doing? It's fucking weird.
It is weird. 46-year-old man, no kids.
So when you and I were at the height of our fame, we were offered $50 million. And when we escaped this Matrix attack, when we're no longer tied up inside of the legal system, I'm going to tell you which company offered it to us. So you may as well kill me now, because I'm going to say it. And we were offered $50 million, and we basically had to have certain opinions on LGBT and certain opinions on Israel-Palestine, and we had to wear certain clothes and dress in a certain way and do certain things, and we would be protected by the media establishment. They have said, we spend a lot of money on advertising in mainstream media, so the mainstream media will never attack you because they cannot go against the poster child of the people who financed them. Basically, we hit the gay wall, and we declined. And after declining, we ended up in a jail cell. And it's very interesting. Cosmic, yeah. Ooh, wow, how'd that happen? And it's very interesting when you sit and talk about how they're out to humiliate men because they want anyone who's seen as masculine and seen as a hero and seen as a role model to face humiliation so that the people who look up to this person are no longer inspired. And I recognize our humiliation because we went to jail and we're G's and we sat there and smoked cigarettes and did push-ups like fucking heroes. Whatever. But don't you remember, Tristan, when they came in this house with the guns and they came and they took all of our stuff and they took all of our cars, etc. And after an 18-hour search, they said, it's time to go to the police station. And you said to the police officer, why don't you bring the van in the gate?
I said, listen.
Do you remember?
I said, this is all bullshit. It's going to go away in one day. It's all bullshit. I can prove myself. In one day, the prosecutor's going to drop this because it's bullshit. I didn't understand how evil these people truly were. And I said, bro, drive the van into my gate. I'll get in the car and take me to the rear entrance of the police station. They wouldn't. And then when I was at the police station, in fact, no, here's the thing. It's not that they wouldn't. The policeman said, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Look, I get it, guys. We didn't find anything in your house. I get it. I think you're innocent. That's fair. Spoke to his higher ups. Nope. Perp walk him. Give him the perp walk. Then we get into the office and I sat down with